This is Salamancer, you are watching SalTV, and today I am casting the Div 1 Finals between Team Immunity and the old team Rewound, aka Sequential Gaming, from the Ozfortress community. So we are watching some Australians play TF2 right now. Already we're watching the Prime cam here. I was told that there's certain things I have to say when Prime gets killed, so we'll see what happens. But the problem is, right now I can't do any third-person view. So Ozfortress, if you guys want me to cast your games in the future, please don't have Auto Director on, because, oh, Prime just got killed. Anyway, the auto director is a problem. Right now, though, we are going to be watching as Sequential Gaming here in the red pushes out, and we've got Grey Hunter right now going for a big hit on our soldier. Can't take him down quite yet, and actually, yeah, it is still an auto director, so I think we are watching Antoine right here. Because of this auto director, I can kind of like change a little bit, and I can zoom out, but then I can't change the camera angle with my mouse, so a little bit annoying. Anyway, the first mid fight there did go to Sequential Gaming versus Immunity, and that's a pretty big deal right now because Team Immunity are actually the reigning champs. In fact, I went down the Ozfortress list, and it was like every single tournament that I ever saw, it was like Immunity 1, Immunity 1, Immunity. I think Rewound did win a couple as well, so I don't want to take anything away from them. Of course, Sequential Gaming, Rewound, you get the idea. And of course, if you are an Ozfortress fan, you've seen these names before. If you have not seen a lot of Ozfortress games, hopefully I'm going to get a lot more of them casted. Oh, nice Uber flashing here onto Grey Hunter, actually. We did get to watch the Uber pushing in here because there was a big advantage for Sequential, but they didn't manage to kill the medic just yet. And we're watching now the Nig cam. Yes, that is what he's tagged up as on Ozfortress. Okay. Sequential Gaming, though, pushing in right now. They don't have an Uber advantage. They're going to try and go after the medic here, I think. They want to make sure Bonobo can't get his Uber up, but it's going to be too late. They really... they've got a scout on the port right now, though. Can this... Yeah, okay, they are going to stop it. Looks like the Uber has forced our Sequential Gaming team back for now, but actually a really good play here by Sequential. They've kept their medic alive. Mike staying up. Grey Hunter looks like he wants to actually sneak in some damage here. I don't agree with that necessarily, but there's only 3 players left up for IM right now. Immunity could lose this round very quickly here. Grey Hunter's taking a lot of hits, though. Nice DM by Immunity to save that last point for now, but they're going to have to be careful because Mike here has 85% on his Uber right now. He's getting his respawns very quickly, so if Immunity can't push out to the second point right now, they're going to have to drop back, find a way to get that medic to pop, and there they go. They do make the red medic pop. Nicely done. They're not going to have to worry about it pushing into their last point just yet. We do still have Source TV chat, which I tried to disable, and I couldn't disable that either. So yeah, let's please turn off the auto director for future casts of these. That would help me. But Sequel, oh, Amro getting out there and doing a lot of damage, but does get finally taken down. Sequential Gaming, did I say Sequel? You know what I meant. Sequential Gaming doing a lot of damage there. There is almost nobody left alive here. There's 3 players with like 1750 health and whatever, but they are dropping back to grab that health kit. And dat aggression indeed, Seeker. You were absolutely right. Sequential has been nothing if not aggressive. But then again, Immunity been doing an excellent job with that as well. Right now, we'll see Sequential still holding on to the second point. Antoine on the sniper right now. I want to watch his camera a little bit. And, oh, sounds like he did get a headshot on somebody. Didn't manage to get the kill. Looks like that was Buddha, or Buddha. I guess I'll call him Buddha, right? That makes sense. Did get that headshot, but of course it was only probably 150 damage or so. Buddha might have even been overhealed, so it was not one of your 450 damage. Anyway, here comes the Uber right now from our red team. They are getting in, and they've immediately killed 1 player. Got Yuki up on the top, though, getting jumped in. Nice placed rocket there. Is it going to be enough, though? No, everybody from Immunity dies, and Sequential Gaming capture the first point. Very nicely done. I don't actually know... Let's see. It looks like it will probably just be a 30-minute game, unless these guys play with like ESEA rules, but I don't think they do. I think Ozfortress plays with just to 30 minutes. We'll find out, though. Sequential showing us some strength in that first round. We got to find Prime here once again and see if he can't go on a little bit of a kill streak. And is somebody... Yes, somebody is running the heavy out to mid. Oh, that's going to be crazy. We'll see whether that really works out for them, because it's going to take, like here in Granary, it just takes so long to get that heavy there that the fight's almost going to be over by the time he gets it. No, it sounds like the heavy's here right now. Grey Hunter on the high ground, dealing a bit of damage, but not a lot yet. He's too far away to really get any kills at the moment. He's just kind of... really what he's doing here is preventing the enemy soldiers from jumping up on the crates, so he is holding the high ground down for his team right now. That's going to be really important for Sequential Gaming. Prime getting his overheal. And Sequential, once again, wins the mid-fight. They lost 1 player, so pushing forward right now would probably not be a wise idea. They just need to hold on to their choke points for a little while the Team Immunity sits back and, on their yard, tries to play a good game here against a very, very confident Sequential Gaming team right now. And yes, Sequential was recently sponsored. I think it was Sequential Gaming Thermal Take gave them that sponsor. So they used to be Team Rewound. I don't know a lot about them other than that because this is like the first time I'm ever watching Div 1 Ozfortress, and I gotta say, it looks like some good TF2. Right now, here comes the Uber. Uber's R-Force for both players, actually. It's popped pretty much on Buddha non-stop, but now Buddha does get taken out there. Mike had to back away, couldn't get the rest of the Uber on him. So yeah, this was not going very well for Sequential, and looks like they're losing a lot of players. They did kill both the scouts, so not a lot of flank defense for Immunity, but they don't need it right now because it's only a medic demo and scout left alive for red. And oh, the damage coming in on Prime. He could have been taken out there if he had, I guess he had his positioning right, but he really, really was playing it risky. Now Prime is going to be hopping into the garage, setting some stickies down. And some pretty standard locations, but we'll see if he can't catch anybody from Immunity by surprise. I think they're going to know what's up, though. Prime, meanwhile, though, just starting to lob some pills down there through that garage as well. Wants to make sure that his opponents know they can't just walk in there for free. You got to control that territory as a demo man, and as your soldiers as well. You just got to be spamming in there non-stop. I am actually casting this game right now in Calgary at Atlantified, and Bloody Iron, one of the organizers of Atlantified, just walked by and gave me a look. He's probably going to start... He's peering in. He's making all kinds of hand movements right now. You guys can't see it, though. But yeah, this is like the world's most fun casting environment right now. Now he's moving my stuff, and we've got people saying hello, hi, okay, everything's being stolen. But Sequential Gaming here, still holding on to the middle point. It's just that right now, Immunity actually pushing into them. No, wait a minute, it's Immunity. I'm sorry, who holds the middle point this time around? And Sequential sitting back on their... I am so confused right now because Sequential's back on their yard at the moment. And Prime running back, he's going to have to grab some ammunition. Doing just that. Looks like Immunity should be able to push. I mean, they'll have the advantage pushing through the garage, really. Sequential only has basically 2 ways in. Immunity essentially has 3 with, yeah, there you go. They can just peek those rockets in there whenever they need to. No, auto-director. No, auto-director. I want to watch Prime. Oh, nice kill! Looks like Yuki did, in fact, just get primed. And Prime now going to be actually using the sticky there to jump towards his opponents while he's invincible. Just finishing off the Uber there, but he's having to back out now that the Uber is counter-popped for Immunity. Thing is, Immunity only has 3 players left alive right now, and Grey Hunter getting around behind. Looks like they are going to go for a potential back cap there. Ooh, Buddha did go down, or Buddha, I'm sorry. But, yeah, Aporia here trying to draw his medic back behind. Yeah, they're having to drop back away from the middle point once again. So, Team Primu, a.k.a. Sequential Gaming, still at 1-0 right now against Immunity, and this is a pretty big deal. Immunity looking like they need to find some way to beat Sequential and hold on to their title here. This is a best-of-3 series, so there will be more games. You can count on it. But we'll see whether Sequential actually manages to do the impossible here, defeating Immunity on Granary. I don't know these teams' records specifically on Granary, so it would be really nice if somebody could tell me, like, oh yeah, well, you know, Sequential is just like the ultimate Granary team. But lacking that, just from what I've seen right now, Sequential has really played a very good game on Immunity. I'm sorry, on Granary. I'm getting so confused right now because there are people talking. It's so weird. But, now, Sequential is playing a really good game. They're being very, very aggressive, and they can afford it. Even watching those sticky traps, they just detonated on them, and it just wasn't enough. Grey Hunter right now going to kill himself. No, that was Aporia, I'm sorry. Getting the kill on Grey Hunter. He's taken down by Amaral now, but the Uber popped way first there for Sequential, so Immunity is... Oh, yeah, they have backed their enemies into a corner. Mike, and actually Prime is still alive, finally taken down. Nick down to 21 health here, but it's just a scout and soldier left alive now for Sequential. There goes the soldier, nice kill by Uzice. I'm going to call him Uzice, that's probably not how you pronounce it. Ant helping him out as well. Yeah, Sequential is going to lose mid-fight here, and this time around, I think we're going to see Immunity pushing with a big Uber advantage. If these guys are as good as their title record claims, then we should see them pushing forward immediately. They, I think, actually may have made a little bit of a mistake here not to just have one scout cap and push forward the rest of their team, because they probably could have done that and been really, really fast, taking yard already. But they've managed to do it without the Uber anyway. They are now almost having the Uber, so they're going to push into that with the second point, into the second point. And wow, the SalTV chat is just going insane right now. This is what happens when you've got all this crazy chat, unregulated. This is why I don't usually have it enabled, but I couldn't disable it for this cast, sadly. Whatever. Looks like Immunity is going to bring it back around to bring it up to 1-1. Very, very nice push by them. We do see that Immunity was... they played a pretty good, solid game there. I think they could have taken yard a little bit earlier, but as it was, they took it very, very effectively. Okay, so we do have equalizer allowed. I don't actually know what else is allowed for these players. Equalizer does make the rollout to mid a lot easier. I would say it's a little bit overpowered almost for soldiers. I would like to see it banned in more leagues. Like, I really like the vanilla TF2 they have going on in Europe, where it's just medic unlocks. That is pretty fun. Watching the Prime Cam once again here, and he's dodging some rockets just barely, but oh, does eat one from the top, and now getting bombed in. I think the soldier's after the medic here. Oh, nice kill on a Poria. We do see Immunity now having to back out to their yard, and good kill, though, by Ant on Amaryl. I guess I'll just let the auto-director have at it for a little while. Okay. And yes, Mike is fully charged. Both teams fully charged, actually. Sequential pushing really far forward into the garage, considering they're down a man, but they are only down a scout. It's just they need to make sure they're watching their flanks here. And there they go. Mike now... It looks like they want to push forward. Sequential have been very, very aggressive for most of this time, so as soon as they've got their overheals ready, I think we could see them start poking into the garage. This is a tough position to push. In fact, one of the toughest positions in TF2, because there's so much spam coming at you through two narrow little choke points. It's, if you can push through there effectively, if you can make your team like win 90% of your pushes from mid into yard or vice versa, you're well on your way to being like the best TF2 team in the world, probably. So Sequential now, I don't know, maybe they are just waiting for Immunity to push into them. Let's see where Immunity is right now. Immunity very close, actually, to the garage. We've got Stickies over the door there. We've got Aporia trying to deal some spam just as close as he can without taking too much damage of his own. There he goes. Looks like, yeah, the Uber has been popped. Once again, popped very, very early for our red team. They're going to have to back out here. But if nothing else, one thing that's going to do for them is give them a big Uber advantage. Good kills by our demo man here so far. Oh, goes for the air shot. Can't quite hit it. And Aporia does end up finishing off Greyhunter there. Amaryl's down as well. Wow, okay, so both these teams have 3 players left alive. Prime coming in right now, going for some kills here on the soldier. Can he get it? Not quite. 65 health left on Aporia, though. And the medic, oh no, Aporia did go down there. So now it's just 1 medic, 1 soldier. And do we still have heals? Yes, we have heals going down on Prime, so I'm pretty sure that Team Immunity is in some trouble right now as the sequel team pushes, I'm sorry, the Sequential Gaming team, I will never say sequel again, is pushing in with just about a 10%, almost a 15% now Uber advantage, which could give them about a full Uber against their opponents before they can respond. I think Immunity is doing a wise, making a wise choice here by dropping back into their spawn. Or not into their spawn, but at least dropping back as far as they can. They're going to be able to build that Uber up just fine. Amaryl gets taken down there. No Uber flash for him. They're just trying to keep it as fat as possible on on Prime right now. Mike is keeping the Uber on Prime for the entire duration, which will make it last the full 8 seconds. Prime now standing on the point, dealing some good damage here. Can't get the kills quite yet. And there goes 2 more players for Sequential Gaming. Immunity is now going to be pushing straight out here with a big player advantage. This is going to be, yeah, it's not going to be good. There you go. Prime taken down by Yuki. So Prime, I mean, I've heard good things about him. He's doing a decent job this game, 16 points, but not top fragging right now. In fact, that is Greyhunter top fragging for Sequential Gaming. Oh man, my throat is already dry here in Calgary. It's like, I'm so used to 100% humidity from Houston that anywhere I go, it's just, it's super dry. But let's see what happens here. Immunity now pushing onto the mid. They've taken it. Can they get through the garage? They probably can because their medic was up way before Mike was. 80, almost a 90% Uber advantage. Yeah, this is going to be terrible for Sequential Gaming. I think we could see this go 2-1 very quickly for Team Immunity. 16 minutes left in the game. At least 60 minutes left in this round. I don't know if they do a 2-half thing, or if it's just like first to 5, switch after 30 minutes. Oh, okay, yeah, that helps. That helps. Okay, so it is sort of like ESCA rules now. All right, so there will be 2 halves. Good. I'm going to cast for, oh my god, if there are 3 games in this, I'm going to be casting for like 3 or 4 hours. Not that that's a bad thing. Sequential, though, sitting back on their last point. Now they've got Mike. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Mike. That was Amaryl on the sniper, looking for some headshots here, but can he get them? No, not yet. And I think it's going to be too late now. Everybody's going to be dodging him. And he gets taken out by a Sticky, so good kills by the demo man, Nig, who's managed to lock down the point and bring it 2-1. Immunity versus Sequential Gaming. So, I want to hear these guys' comms, actually. That would be really great. I just want to hear some Australian comms one time. Because I can already imagine right now that all they probably do is talk about like all the shrimp that they just threw on the Barbie and how they revere Steve Irwin. I'm just kidding. I love Australia. I've never been there, but I really want to go. Nignig sees that Prime has already gotten to the to his health kit, went and stood on that health kit to try and grab it, and that was such a bad idea because now he's been taken down to about 40 health, but Buddha, Amral, Mike all down. This is not going to be good for Sequential Gaming. They've dealt a lot of damage, but Nignig is still alive. JMH running out there with only about 20 health. He had 4. And yes, I am in the room of the trolls right now. I think you could just barely make that out on the microphone. So yeah, we've got some trolls in here. Good kill by JMH, and he may go for a second, but no, has to back away. He's been spotted. Oh, and actually really good prediction there from our demo for Blue, Nignig, who has knocked some pills up there, knew that JMH would be going and trying to push through that way, so he just said, oh yeah, better drop back to my second. Oh no, actually to my enemy's second point now. Did get one more kill there on Uzice before dying to a rocket. So now Aporia trying to... oh, worst time for allergies ever. Trying to finish getting to his team after dealing with that pesky scout. Immunity pushing once again into the yard, and so I think we could see this go to 3-1 and make it halftime a little bit early. But that depends on whether they can kill Mike, because right now Mike has about 85%. Can Mike keep it alive? And actually, they've forced the Uber here very quickly for Immunity. Immunity's got to get in here. They've got to start locking down the point, and it looks like they're doing exactly that. It's just they may get flanked a little bit here. Got to watch out. And yeah, oh yeah, they're dropping back against the Uber. Meanwhile, Antoine does end up getting the kill there on JMH, but not, you know, before taking a lot of damage. He ends up dying. Now Uzice on top of Mike, though. Mike is down. No medic for Sequential Gaming. This is going to be really bad. Immunity going to push straight into him, and nice kill on Prime as well. So Uzice here going crazy huge. It's only 2 players left to defend the point, so we are probably going to see a halftime very shortly. One more good kill by Uzice here. I'm glad we've chosen this cam for now, and that's probably going to be the halftime. 3-1 so far. Immunity versus Sequential. So something happened there. Sequential Gaming managed to take one round off, but now it looks like they've crumbled a little bit. Going to be a little bit weird going into the second half. Actually, is the second half already starting? I think it is. The teams have been switched, and I don't know. Hang on. Okay, we are starting the second half now. Sequential Gaming going to be pushing out here. Prime, we're going to watch his cam once again. I've been told I got to watch the Prime cam by the guy who recommended these games to me. So, yes, there is some background noise. This is a LAN, of course, and it's been a lot of fun so far. I haven't even been playing TF2 yet, hardly. SalTV, yes! Oh, what is going on here? This relay is dying right now, but SQL... Sequential Gaming, looks like they've got a little bit of disadvantage. They have managed to kill the enemy demo man, though, and that's going to be huge. Immunity losing their demo means they cannot really box in their enemies at this point anymore, and we're going to start seeing a lot more players from Red die if they try to stay on here. Yeah, it looks like Prime going to start dealing some good... No, don't go off the Prime cam! Oh! And there goes Aporia right now, trying to get in on top of Mike, who has 50 health and 100% Uber, doesn't want to have to pop that yet because it would put him at a huge disadvantage. So yeah, Sequential Gaming does win the mid-fight. They've kept their medic alive. He hasn't even grabbed a kit yet. He's just using that medic regen to get himself back up. There you go, finally grabbing a little 20% kit. And yes, that is 20%, not 25%, so, you know, deal with it. Sequential pushing forward. Around behind. Oh, they got around behind the Immunity team, actually. And, oh, that's not going to be good for IM at all. Immunity had to pop their Uber first, and now it could take so much damage. Oh, good kill by Prime, and he's going to go for a couple more here as well with the pills. Antwi got primed. I've been told that I need to say that. Yes, got primed. So thank you, Australia. I hope we gate a few subscriptions out of that. But anyway, Prime did get a couple good kills there, and we are going to see now. Oh, Aporia taken down by JMH, and meanwhile... Nignig starting to set up some stickies here, but he's actually not setting them up at the door even because the enemies are already at the gate. They're through the door, and he's just fighting for dear life now. Gets taken down. I think Sequential Gaming, with all 6, well, now 5 of their players still alive, could take this point. They've got to get some time on it, though. Finally, Antoine goes down, and there they go. Sequential Gaming brings it up to 2-3. Of course, it looks like 1-0, but this is the second half. They reset the scores. Nonetheless, the scores from last half do carry over. So it is 2-3 right now between Sequential Gaming, who are now in the blue trunks, and Immunity in the red. Sequential wants to bring this back. Last half, though, this is kind of what they did. They came out to an early lead with 1 point, and then it was 3 points in a row for Immunity. So Immunity only needs 2 points left to win overall. Prime setting some stickies up once again, trying to keep his opposing demo man away from that health kit, but he missed his det, I think. Just a little bit early on that, maybe. Oh, there goes the demo once again, though. Prime managing to take him out. That is the first kill of this mid-fight, and that's going to be huge. Prime can start laying down those stickies on top of health kits wherever he wants to. Pretty much just deal damage if he wants. Left click, right click, whatever. He's just he can use those stickies. Yeah, just like that. To tell that scout, no, basically you can't go this way. If you try to go this way, I will death them under you, and you will die. And that's exactly what happened. So that's how you got to play against a demo. Is you just you let him box you off most of the time. Sequential Gaming now pushing in with their full Uber. They do pop the enemy's Uber as well, but Prime setting up some stickies on that door just to prevent reinforcements or to prevent the enemies from getting away. Either way, that's going to be really huge because there goes Yuki as well. Prime is on a streak right now, and Sequential Gaming, I think, could take this. Oh, they've lost a lot of players, though, so Prime got a kill, but they lost 3. Yeah, it's not going to be good for them. Aporia now is trying to set it up so that he can get some kills here. And Bonobo, meanwhile, I don't know what Bonobo can. It's just, like, half the time this isn't even me clicking. This is just somebody else who recorded this demo. I think they recorded a demo from an STV demo, which is weird. That's probably why I'm seeing this. But whatever. Team Immunity now pushing back out to the middle point. And yeah, here we go. I think they, with their little bit of an Uber advantage. Oh, Bonobo down to 9 health, though. Got to get back away from this. And he does, still down at 9. Probably took another pistol shot there, or a stray scattergun pellets, but there he goes. Medic is finally down. Sequential did know that they had a lot of damage down on that med, so they were after him at all costs. Nonetheless, Prime and Buddha taken down. It's only 2 players left for Sequential. It's a medic and a soldier. They could start chipping away at their opponents here, and they do still own the middle point. So if anything, Sequential, I mean, yeah, they have to drop back into the yard temporarily while they wait for reinforcements, but I think they should be able to hold on to this. Immunity just may not be able to, yeah, they're having to drag their medic all the way back from the last point. So no, they're definitely going to have to try to defend their yard. And I don't even think they're going to be able to do that. Immunity, they will pop out here to the yard and try to spam enemies who come in, but Sequential is already through on the left-hand side of yard as they look at it anyway. So yeah, Immunity dropping back very quickly. They're trying to build this Uber up, but here comes Uber already from blue. Can they get the kills? They've taken out Aporia. Got to go after that medic, though, and no, he's already gotten away. Soldier's going to jump in after him, so nice jump there with the invulnerability. Grey Hunter was taken down, though. Tried to do some roaming damage. It looks like he did a bit of damage there on Bonobo, but now Bonobo with about, 30 health left here, does get taken down. Oh my gosh. These scouts here. No, that was Buddha. I'm sorry who took him down. These soldiers, my bad, for Sequential are just killing that medic time and time again at just the right moments here. Sequential's going to have a huge advantage pushing into last. They could tie this game up. I am really excited right now to see what happens. Primed, and yeah, pretty much everybody alive right now. So let's get back on that Prime cam and see if he can't deal some damage here. Oh man, my throat is already dry and scratchy and raspy, so I probably shouldn't be yelling about this game quite as much. But this has been pretty excellent play so far. These guys look like they have practiced and played for a very long time. Uber's ready to go. Oh, you got to push him with that right now, guys. Can't let them use that engineer to build up the sentry. Stop taking me off the Prime cam. Come on. Demo Ubered in right now, and good kills, or good pills so far. Good damage down on his opponent, but can't quite get the kill there, and Nignig actually takes him out. Nonetheless, he had that demo dead to rights there for so long, and Nignig had to play with him. Yes, everybody's laughing at the fact that I'm saying this guy's name with a straight face. I know, but the red demo there had to deal with him. Couldn't put those stickies down on the point, and so we ended up seeing Prime distracting that demo for long enough for Team Immunity to lose the point. So it is 3-3 right now. We are tied up in round 1 of the Ozfortress, I think this is the OWL actually, the Winter League, number 6. The finals in Div 1, and look at that, Buddha taken down. He did deal a little bit of damage to Mike, but actually Mike's back up with full health. There goes Bonobo, though, and look at how much damage is going down on the blue team. Meanwhile, oh, Prime is down. Just got to see a little bit more cleanup work, and there you go. I think it's just Mike left. He's not going to get away from this. No, sir. So Immunity now winning the mid-fight in a big way. Their medic is going to be coming up with about a 8-second advantage. Yeah, just about 8 seconds. But will he get the heals on right away? No. And actually, he's having to respawn. So he's giving away all the tiny little advantage that he could have had. He's giving that away. But he's giving it away for a positioning advantage. So, of course, he's going to respawn now as medic. And he's basically right behind that second point without having to walk all that way. So it is faster. That's why he did it. Meanwhile, though, Sequential did push back onto their second point very, very effectively. Bonobo still managed to get the heals on a lot faster. So he's got a big advantage right now. Sequential Gaming pushing out towards the middle point, and can they actually take this? That would be interesting. Buddha pushing up here right now. He's already into the garage. Oh, good damage down on that soldier, but he's having to run back, and no, taken out, finished off by Antois, I think it is. So Sequential Gaming has lost a soldier, and they have just a bit of an uber disadvantage, so it's not going to be good for them. I've not seen a single Kritzkrieg in this game yet. We may not see it at all. I think we may see it in Game 2, Map 2, on Viaduct. That's probably where you'll probably see more Kritzing if it's allowed. Uzai's taken down, though, and Immunity pops in. I'm sorry, Sequential pops the uber first. Kind of the usual thing here. Pop it first, multi-uber, so they're going to have a lot less time on the invul. But where is the rest of the Immunity team, actually? Okay, now they're just pushing in. Probably really well timed, actually. They just hung back, waited for the ubers to be over. Oh, Bonobo taken down, though, by a scout. And we are seeing, yeah, the Immunity team crumble here. Their attack looked like it was going to be really good. They had the uber advantage, but I guess they just didn't have the damage in the right place at the right time. So Sequential now pushing back out to the middle point. They're already capturing it. And, oh, this could be a really good kill by Buddha. Yes, it is. Uzai's got way out of position there, trying to go for an ambush or something. Ends up getting taken down. So Sequential, I think they've got this game in the bag, or at least this round in the bag. They're going to have a big uber advantage pushing onto the second point. They just need to, actually, they need to get through the yard here. And I kind of like Immunity's decision making. They're going to say, no, you are going to have to uber through this yard if you want to push into us. The problem is that can be a really risky play because they can start taking a lot of damage, and if they're not careful about how fast they fall back, they could just end up dying to the uber. But here comes uber right now. Soldier jumping in already on top of Bonobo. He has not dealt any damage to the medic yet. And yeah, good job by the red medic to drop back into second. Play with exactly right there. 50 health left on Bonobo, but the rest of his team is covering for him so far. Oh my gosh. But Sequential Gaming, really, really aggressive. It's just a medic and a soldier left, and they're taking so much damage right now, they're having to back away. So this attack did not work for our blue team. Immunity played that really, really well. That was just good play on their part. Buddha trying to deal some damage now as he drops his medic away from the middle point. So once again, Sequential losing mid here on Granary, and that is a tough position to be in. But Buddha jumping in on top of Bonobo, going for this kill. Can he get it? No. No, he cannot. Bonobo back up to 150 health. So not lit at all, and I'm wondering what the decision-making here is. They did manage to pop the uber there from Immunity, but it's not quite ready to go yet for Sequential Gaming. Now it is. Okay, so they're going to be fine. Oh, nice nice kill actually by Grey Hunter with the equalizer on Uzais. So it's got one player advantage here. No advantage anymore. Nice sticky trap there from Nig. Or no, that was, I'm sorry, Primed. Nice sticky trap from Prime to take out Aporia. My bad. So there you go, Sequential Gaming, right back on top of my, on top of the middle point here. Sorry about that. Had to mute my microphone because I am losing my voice already. Oh, why would we switch away from that cam? Stop switching away from the cam! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Oh my gosh, this demo recording is very annoying right now. The guy's like clicking his mouse nonstop, and I'm just like, come on, please, let me see something happening. Right now we're watching our red demo here as he's trying to drop his team back. Prime is taken down. That's going to be really good. He did get a kill on Aporia, so Aporia, I think, got primed. But just watching the uber getting flashed to multiple players right now. Mike dropping back here wisely with his team, so he's kind of making the same play that Immunity did. And still, Sequential Gaming holds on to the middle point. But they're not going to be able to push for a little while. Well, they do have the uber actually popping it right away. That was not going to be the greatest of pops because, of course, IAM has called it out. Immunity already going to be dropping back into their second point with their towering pillar of hats on that medic. Looking pretty swanky. No unusuals that I've seen, though, interestingly enough. But now we've got Yuki sneaking around here and trying to deal some damage, just keeping the Sequential Gaming team away from his point for a little while longer. It's kind of what you got to do. You got to start spamming into those corridors. Buddha, meanwhile, the other, let's see, one of our soldiers for Sequential Gaming. I am so tired right now. I'm on like 5 hours of sleep after that flight yesterday. But Sequential Gaming pushing in with their soldiers. Stop changing the camera, please. Good kill there by Prime. I think he may have gotten two so far. Both the scouts down to the demo man right now, which is not something you see happen every day. But Prime now dropping back just a little bit to be with his medic and hasn't gotten the heals yet, but I think he wants them. There you go. Aporia is down, not before Buddha is taken out, though. So here goes Prime sneaking in on top of Nig. Oh, that's not going to be good. Yeah, he has managed to kill the demo from the opposing team. Scouts dropping back to cap the point while the rest of the Sequential Gaming team tries to get the kills, and Bonobo is down once again. Oh, good kill there by Prime on Yuki as well. So I think that is just about all she wrote. Mike has like 40 health left, but JMH here is busy pressuring the team back with a pistol. Doesn't quite get that kill, but his Prime actually going huge right now. Primed almost the entire enemy team. And yes, I think even in the end of round there, he ended up priming Nig as well. So that is going to be 4-3 actually for Sequential Gaming against Immunity. They've brought it back. They are now in the lead for the second time this game. First time, of course, was after the first round. So we've played a lot of rounds since then. And Immunity is starting to look like they're in trouble here because we only need one more point for Sequential Gaming for them to take this map as they go into Viaduct. I don't know. I think Immunity showed some really solid play, so I would not be surprised if they... Oh, nice kill by Nig there on Sequential. And, oh, Aporia right... No, why would you do that? Aporia right there on top of the medic does get that kill on Mike. So, oh, that's a complete wipe for the Sequential Gaming team. A clean wipe, as it were. So we're going to watch Immunity push on to last, no problem. This is going to be a very, very quick round. Capping the point already, pushing forward just like they need to do. Get their heavy classes out there as fast as possible. Stop pressing tab, please. Thank you. And stop pressing tab! And yeah, nicely done by this team. They've Ubered. The Uber is just now finished, but they've, yeah, focused on the heavy very well. They've got a scout on the point, forcing their opponents to deal with this, and Sequential loses that round spectacularly. It's 4-4 right now. How much time is left in the game? Now we can press tab. Thank you. 15 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. That's a long time for one round of Granary, so we're probably not going to see any sort of golden cap. It's just whoever wins this round wins the game. Let's go back to that primed cam one more time and see if he does manage to prime his opponents. Wait, he was so far ahead of the opposing demo? Like, ridiculously far ahead of Nig. Nig, in fact, just comes out here with a full overheal instead of coming out with a stickies. Interesting choice. Not going to go for that early... Oh, Prime taken down, though. Oh, this is really, really bad for Sequential right now. They do still have their overhealed heavy standing up here. Grey Hunter, good damage down there on that scout. And now Sequential, though, losing all of their players. Immunity wins the point. And so we're going to see... I think Immunity pushing into the yard at the very least. They're going to have to do that. This game is still up in the air just because both medics died. Bonobo has a little bit of an advantage right now, but it is not going to be a lot. Mike spawned with Amril right there, so he is going to be able to heal up his scout as well. I don't think the OWL probably allows the Boston Basher, so he's probably not able... Yeah, he's not able to build that Uber up at maximum rate. But let's see what happens here, because right now Amril just got taken down, actually. Oh, bad decision there, so Sequential already down a player again. I'm trying to find the Prime cam right now. Yes, that's me clicking this time around. There you go. The very last person I check, of course, is Prime. Oh, man, my throat. But Prime is going to be sitting out here and starting to just sticky up the point, making sure that his opponents know they can't walk out there without taking a lot of damage. And he has dealt just a bit to Aporia there, but not a lot, really. Prime, oh, having to drop back. No, so the rest of the Sequential team isn't going to be able to last much longer. Buddha taken down, Amril taken down. This is not good for the Sequential Gaming team's chances of winning. I think Immunity is going to get out here and probably win this map right now. They popped the Uber already. Flashing it to a couple different people here. Sequential has 3 players left, though, and Immunity has all 6 of theirs. One of the soldiers dropping back, so not all 6 of them are in position to fight right now. Going for the crossbow kill there, Bonobo, but not able to get it just yet. Oh, this could be the most clutch defense ever by Sequential, though. They are actually managing to defend this point against an Uber push there. Wow. I am incredibly surprised right now. Sequential, if they can push back out on the second point, which they should be able to before the enemies really spawn, they could still remain in this game. There you go. The scout duo, JMH and Amril, taking down the last soldier, Aporia, who's trying to stop that cap. So Sequential could turn this around. They've got a 30% Uber advantage right now. And Immunity is on the back foot. Still, yeah, it's still spamming those chokes really hard, though. Doing a good job of delaying the progress of Sequential considerably. But there goes Nig and Yuki both. So Sequential is now going to be chasing nonstop. They've got all their heavy classes chasing after the medic right now. Amril could do some really good cleanup work here. Yuzai's taken down. Amril going after the medic. Oh, he could get this kill. If he can get the kill on Bonobo here, that's going to be so huge. Bonobo going for the Uber Saw, ends up hitting a crossbow bolt. Can he get the kill on the scout? No, Amril takes him down. Going to be a huge Uber advantage for Sequential Gaming. I think they can win this game and win this map, that is. Bring it to 1-0 in the best of 3 series for them. Nig right now standing back on his... Oh my gosh, why is my camera angle like this? Anyway, standing... Actually, that could be good for... Huh, we could get some sort of high ground. You can't do that inside Granary, though. Screw it. But anyway, we've got Immunity now dropping back to their second point here. They have forced the Uber from Mike. Well done. I kind of want to see both of these teams work a little harder on preventing the bombing soldiers, preventing the flanking going on. But there goes Nig once again. No demo man for our red team right now. Means they can make a clean push, Sequential can, with no stickies to watch out for on these doors. No sniper to watch out for either. So yeah, here they go right now. They're just starting to deal damage in because they can. There's no spam on them yet. Oh, this is going to be really bad for Immunity, too. Look at that. Their medic has gone down. Buddha died in exchange. So still a lot of fragging classes left alive right now for Team Immunity. But Sequential can just keep healing their players, or they can drop back, which is what they're doing right now, and just build the Uber up to 100% to get the rest of their respawns up, and then rush back in with the Uber. They're actually getting a lot of kills, though. Use Ice down once again. Oh, this is going to be it. Sequential Gaming now has the Uber. They're popping out here. Going to deal with, may have to deal with Aporia, but maybe not. Looks like, oh no, they are going to have to do it. Nig does manage to get taken down by Prime with the Pain Train, and there goes the Heavy finally. Medic going to get taken out as well, so I think that's going to be the end of the game. Come on, get me on the right camera. Mike doing his best to defend. Can he stop this cap, actually? I'm sorry, it was not Mike. It was Mike was doing his best to attack the cap. So that, wow. I thought Sequential had that one. And just the surprise Heavy there at the very end managed to stop them from winning it. Use Ice down, so is JMH. It's a scout for a scout. Kind of a fair trade. Mike just now coming back up, so it's a big Uber advantage once again for Immunity, who could probably push right back out the same way Sequential did, but they're not doing that yet. I want to see them push. Really, if anything, like once they have the Uber advantage, especially, they need to get in there and deal a lot of damage. But Antoine is down right now. Yuki about to get taken out as well. There goes the Uber on him just to save his life. Grey Hunter and Mike both hit by Yuki, though. Wow. So they were way out of position there. Should have just dropped back a lot earlier. Instead, they ate the rockets. They died to it. Sequential Gaming losing four players here. It's just Prime and Buddha right now left alive, and now it's just Buddha. Prime got taken out by Aporia after dealing quite a bit of damage, but it looks like Immunity is going to be able to capture the second point finally with a big Uber advantage. And I think we're going to see... Ooh, I think we're going to see Sequential losing this. But, yeah, they're losing a lot of players. Oh, they did manage to kill Bonobo. Nice. So I thought there was going to be that big Uber advantage for Immunity, and it turns out Sequential is starting to pull their deathmatch pants back out of the drawer and put them back on here for the rest of this round. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left, so still a lot of time to go. And Sequential pushing in here. I'm getting some lag. Oh, this is not a good time for lag. Come on, STV. Sequential peeking in to see if they couldn't get some damage. Emerald died. They didn't get any kills, so they are backing out with their Uber advantage, and they're going to use that pretty soon. Sorry about that. Once again, coughing is not a good thing to do on my microphone, so I mute it. I've been coughing pretty fiercely here in Calgary just because the air is so much drier than I'm used to. But Prime, looks like he's getting ready to push in there. Okay, thank you. Stop pressing buttons. Yeah, he's pushing in now. Starting to do a lot of sticky bomb damage. And whoa, yeah, he needs to get stickies on the point. There's a back cap going on right now for IM, but so many kills for Prime, and he wins the game almost single-handedly there, with the rest of his team pushing in, of course, as well. But 3 kills in a row to win that one for him. Good map, and we're going to go on to Viaduct. Thanks for watching. This has been Salamancer. Do subscribe to youtube.com/fatmop, and I am going to sign out.